Guys, welcome to Java JSON, and in this video we are going to talk about wrapper classes, and along with we can talk about what is the auto boxing and unboxing also. Okay, so as of now you know like what is the wrapper classes and how we are doing work with that. Okay, so let's start with that. So basically the wrapper classes is nothing but if you see here, okay, it's provide a mechanism to control or convert the primitive into the object and object into the primitive data type. Okay, so like whatever the data types we have as a primitive, like integer, float, double, boolean, so those data type corresponding we have a object type also. So basically while doing a conversion between like primitive to object, this mechanism will work. Okay, let's go forward. So since 5.0 JDK, auto boxing and unboxing features convert primitives into the object and object into the primitives automatically. It means that Java 5.0 before, okay, we are not able to convert directly, and it will not convert directly also whatever the primitive value we have. For example, int a equal to 10 and integer a equal to 10. So if you want to convert those value primitive to object, so Java before 5.0 before that 5.0 we are using the some of the methods, okay, like value of int value, but right now we don't want to convert it after 5.0 onwards. Okay, so those things you have to keep in your minds. Okay, but right now the peoples are not using the Java 5.0 or 1.8. They are moving to the Java 11 or Java 17. Okay, these are the stable we can say these are the stable features having in that component or in this JDK. Okay, the automatic conversion of the primitive into the object is known as a auto boxing, and vice versa is called a unboxing. So basically people try to convert it sometimes, and people are not try to convert sometimes. So what will happen is like automatic conversion, we are not forcing it to convert. So it means it's automatic converted primitive to object is known as a auto boxing. So primitive to object, that is called a auto boxing. And if you convert object to primitive, that is called unboxing. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, let's go forward and let's understand some use of the wrapper classes. Then we can get some motivation like what is the really use of this wrapper classes. So in Java is a object oriented programming language, so we need to deal with the object many times, like in the collaborations and you can see like serialization, synchronizations, collections. So in the collection, serialization and synchronizations, having a only we can deal with the object. We can't do the work with the primitive object or primitive data types. Okay, because collection, serialization, synchronization, they are not going to support the primitive data types. They are only support the object data type. So that time you have to take the help of the object data type, which is wrapper classes. Okay, you can't go with the primitive data type. So that is the one things. Let us see the different scenario where we need to use the wrapper classes. Okay, for example, we are using the wrapper classes like change the value of the method. Okay, so for example, we have to change the value of the method. So what we can do is Java supports only call by value. So if you pass primitive value, it will not change the original value, right? But in C you can see address of we are using to change the value. Okay, based on the address we are sending and we are changing the value in the C language. But in Java it will not support. But if you convert the primitive value in an object, it will change the original value easily, because every object having an address and you can pass the address and you can do the operations on that, so that it will reflect into the main memory. Okay guys, so this is the one things. Second things uses wrapper classes is like serialization. We need to convert the object into the stream. And just before I have teach you like what is the input output stream. So in that we are using the serialization, and while using a serialization we have to convert our object into the stream format. So perform the serialization. So if you have a primitive value, we can convert it into the object through the wrapper classes. So basically we are converting the whatever the primitive value we have into the object classes, and we are doing the operations on that. Okay, so this is the second use you can do in the serialization. What is the synchronization? Like Java synchronization work with the object in the multi-threading. So if you go and do the work with the multi-threading environment, definitely we have to use, okay, definitely we have to use object. We can deal with the object only. So in this, like basically if I told like Java is 100% object oriented programming language, it means that I am saying like Java is supporting object oriented, only object based programming. Okay, if I say like it support the primitive also, then we can say like Java is not 100% object oriented programming. But basically in the high level design, we are dealing with the object only. Okay, we are not going with the primitive data type so many times. Okay, so this is the third use we have understand, like what is the wrapper classes use. And wrapper classes, you know very well what is the wrapper classes. Okay, integer, float, double, boolean, which is started with a capital letter, it's a class are available, that is called a wrapper classes. Java.util package, the Java.util package provide the utility classes to deal with the object, so that is also very important. Collection framework, Java collection framework work with the object only. All classes of the collections framework like array list, linked list, vector, hash set, link hash set, it will not do the work with the primitive data types, it will only deal with the objects only. So that is the very important features. If you see here, we can see wrapper classes and auto boxing and unboxing in Java programming. So this picture will clear your everything. Whatever the confusion you have as of now, those all confusion, this picture will clear it. For example, this is the primitive data types you have, and corresponding whatever the you are able to see, like boolean, character, byte, short, integer, long, double, those are the wrapper classes. Those are what called wrapper classes, WRAPPER. So those are the wrapper classes and those are the primitive data type. So this also able to store the data and he is also able to store the data. So wrapper classes store the data as a object format, it will not store the data as a primitive type. Okay, so this is the integer value, which is the something called primitive data type, and this is the object data type or wrapper classes. If you are converting primitive data type to the object data type, let me show you. If you are converting primitive data type to the object data type, which is wrapper classes, then we can say this is the auto boxing. Converting primitive to wrapper classes, that is called auto boxing. And if you convert object into the primitive value, that is called unboxing. Okay, understood? This diagram will clear each and everything, I think. Okay, what is the auto boxing? Basically the automatics conversion of the primitive data type, into the corresponding wrapper classes is known as a auto boxing. For example, byte, like a small byte to capital byte, a small character to capital character, a small integer to capital integer. So those are the conversion we can say automatically will happen, that is called auto boxing. Since Java 5 we do not need to use the value of, so after JDK 5 onwards we don't want to use the value of method for the wrapper classes to convert the primitive type to the object type. Okay, so this is the one benefit the Java developer will converted it. Okay, so we don't want to write a method for that. You can see here one example also. For example, we have created one class called wrapper classes, we have created one main methods inside this and converting int into the integer. So for examples, we have declared one variables here, int a equal to 20, and we have to convert this value into the integer. So how we are converting it? Integer dot value of a, and those value we are storing inside the integer of I. So what basically it will happen, converting int into the integer explicitly. So these things we are doing Java 1.5 before. Okay, Java 5 before we are doing like that, converting with the method called value of. But now no need to convert it, directly we can create one variable called integer j equal to a, whatever the primitive value you have you can assign here, it will automatically convert it and it will store inside the j. So that is called auto boxing. Now compiler will write integer dot value of a internally, you no need to write it. Okay, but right now we are using the Java 1.8, we are using the Java 11, sometimes we are using the Java 15, 14, 13 or 17, 19. So in that time you don't want to write a code for that, like integer dot value of, that is not required. Okay, you can directly convert it, that is called auto boxing. And you can print the value. Let's talk about what is the unboxing. The automatics conversion of the wrapper types. Wrapper types means what? Whatever we have seen like wrapper classes, those type into the its corresponding primitive data types is known as a unboxing. It is the reverse process of auto boxing. Since Java 5 we do not need to use the int value. So since Java 5 we do not need to use the int value. So Java 5 before we are using the int value to convert wrapper classes into the what? Primitive data types. But of the wrapper classes of the convert to the wrapper type into the primitives, but now it's not required also. Okay, now what we are doing is we are creating the main methods, converting integer. Now we can see capital integer. Previously what we are doing, a small integer data type to the wrapper classes. Now wrapper classes to the integer data type. So for example, we have a one value called integer equal to new integer of 3, and this value a we have to convert into the primitive data types. So what we can do for that? So one thing is like Java 5 before, you can say like converting an integer to the explicitly means nothing but forcefully. We are doing the work with the forcefully. So that time we are writing like, hey, a dot int value. So this a value will convert it to the primitive value. But now it's not need to write the code for that. You can directly write int j equal to a, whatever the a you have. And this is called a unboxing. Now compiler will write a dot int value internally. You don't want to write it. Okay, Java 5 onwards you don't want to write it. Okay, system.out.println you can print the value and you can see it. Okay, so this is the whole things we have. Okay, to understand like what exactly we have done. But let me give some demo examples so that you can understood. Okay, we have done with the code also. So this is coming on some of called a logical questions only. I will write it. Okay, so let me go with the something. I will create one class. Okay, I hope you understood, but still my responsibility is to show you the demo with the practically so that you can understood. Okay, so this is the test class I am going to create. Okay, so my test class is created. Let me wait for some time. It's working. Okay, so here if you see like we have created one classes, and let me write one main method inside this. Okay, this is the main method. Now if you see like we are creating one integer. So this is the integers we have, java.length. So all the wrapper classes are available in the java.length package only, so it will come by default. You don't want to import for it. Okay, and a equal to new integers. So you can create a object of the integer. So for example, in our integer object we have a 10, right? And this is also deprecated if you see here, because why it's deprecated, let me see. So you can press the control and open the declaration or implementation whatever, and here if you see like deprecated since 9. So JDK 9 onwards it deprecated integer constructor. Okay, so we can't use it. We can directly assign the value. So integer constructor will be become a what we can say deprecated. Okay, so right now what we are doing is like we are not storing the data like that. You can directly store here integer a equal to 10, and if you want to convert this a into the int, so you can write int data equal to a directly. You can write directly a and you can print it also, it will work. Okay, you can print data. So what basically has happened is, if you run it, it's printed. So this is called like we are converting our object into the some of the primitive data types, that is called a unboxing. And if you do like that, this is first line and this is the second line. So let me convert it. So for example, here I will give something called 10, and this primitive to integer value I am going to convert. So I will store here data, and here I will print a. So it's easily accepting it. So you can see here, and if you run again your applications, you can see here it's printing the 10. If you give some other value, it will give some other value and it will print it. Okay, no issue in that. So easily converting a primitive to the integer, that is called a autoboxing. So we can do easily. Okay, but as of now we have understand the wrapper classes converting from integer to primitive data types to integers. So those are the wrapper classes. So only you have to understand is like what is wrapper classes, what is the benefit of the wrapper classes, because if you go to the interview, so in the interview room the interviewer will ask you, hey, can you please tell me what is the wrapper classes? So you have to give this definition. The wrapper classes in the Java is provide the mechanism to convert primitive into the object and object into the primitive, that is called wrapper classes. And you can give the example. Wrapper classes is something like integer, boolean, which is started with the capital. So int, ger, integer, boolean, float, double, those are the integer class we have. Okay, and he asks you like, okay, so what is the basically use of those wrapper classes? So you can give this 5 point, like what is the use of these wrapper classes. He understood, he will not ask any more questions about it. Okay, so that is the things you have to understood. Okay, thank you so much.